Good evening, everyone. Hi, how are you? It's Tuesday night. This is Rosemary with Craft with Ro. I'm coming live to you from Tarpon Springs, and I hope you guys are all doing well and staying warm. If you are here with me, please say hello. Let us know where you're from. And we got a lot to share with you tonight. So we are going to showcase you guys some mosaic art, but I am introducing one of our newest stamp sets to do it with. But I have a ton of product that I finally received. I paid for 2 days shipping. It was supposed to be here Thursday, and it finally arrived yesterday due to poor weather in the Midwest. So, before we move on, I posted these dies. They're from Amazon, but we highlighted at our event this past weekend using the blends and some liquid glass. I'm told that the 3.5 by 3 size dies, they come in a pack of 4 assorted. They are not currently available. And I would have made one with you, but I don't have any left. They're all gone. Hi, Tammy. How are you? So, also showed how to create the white. Could have left it white cardstock, but we used some pigment ink, doused it with some water, and did some painting for the white aspects of these cute little dies. I am eventually going to create mine and put them either on a page layout or on cards, but thought I would share this with you. And we are going to create something very similar to this tonight using our LinkedIn masks and dies. But aren't these beautiful? Gorgeous. If I do come across any extras of these as I unpack from the weekend, I'll be happy to send them out as happy mail. So, this is what we made. Let me get showing you our product that came in over yesterday. This is all the new product from the scrapbook workshop that was introduced on January 7th. So, first of all, we have the wildflower celebrations. This goes really great with the wildflower birthday paper and the wildflower birthday scrapbook workshop. So, love it that you have the ability to add your comments, document your memories, let's party, birthday memories, cheers, celebrate. And these stamp sets are pretty big. So perfect for primarily page layouts. We got tons. We got Sue and Midge and Tammy, I see, Sharon, Diane. So here is the birthday flower scrapbook workshop. You get to make 3 double page layouts. I'm going to pull this out for you. In all of the workshops that Stampin' Up! Is introducing, there's always going to be exclusive paper. So, comes with the nice assembly guide with all your cutting instructions. It's so nice. And then all your assembly instructions right behind that. As soon as I have these made up, I will definitely share them all made up with you, but look at how beautiful this paper is. It complements, each side complements each other, one after the other. Right? Look how pretty that is. And then look, it's got, it has some exclusive paper that is not available anywhere else, just in this workshop. And it includes all your cardstock that you need to create these pages. Plus, it's got some really fun punch outs. Look at those. Big balloons, the cake, some journaling aspects here, some additional accent pieces. These are stickers to add to your pages. So, an amazing workshop. Document your birthday, your children's birthdays. Oh, and this is another nice thing. They are including all the photo mats in here as well. So, perfect for you to create all those fun memories. Let's move on to our next collection. The next collection is our Storybook Life. I was very, very leery about this paper. But if you guys all mentioned how much you really like this feature spawner look. So here you go. You got 3 double page layouts. Again, with all your cutting guides and instructions. They have a stamp set, Storybook Friends, that goes really well with this. Let me see if I have it. Here's your photo mats. Here is one of the stamp sets, but I believe there is actually another one available as well. But these are only showing at 70%. But these guys are huge in size and in stamp sets. Great accent piece. This comes with a sticker sheet as well. It comes with a ton of accent pieces. Here's your punch outs. Look at this beautiful sticker sheet for your page layouts. Right? It's got springtime. You are so sweet. So, and it doesn't have to be, what I like about it is it can be just focused on spring. It doesn't have to be Easter related. So, pretty awesome paper. Love the plaid. This plaid comes in a 6x6 as well. And look at these cute little strawberries. This is exclusive paper. Only can get in this workshop. And then you have all your cardstock as well. So, oh, I think this is more exclusive paper right there. How pretty is that? So this is called your Storybook Friends workshop, or Storybook Life, sorry, workshop, that complements with the Storybook stamp set. All right, moving on. We have our Meant to Be. Actually, I'm going to be featuring that tonight in our show and share, our make and take that we're going to do tonight. But, ooh, look, I almost lost it. That's our little antenna. Can't lose that guy. And there's 2 different size antennas because you got 2 different size bees. So, love this paper collection. Actually, I do have this made up, but it's packed away, so from the event this past weekend. But your instructions, look at this paper. Really, guys, check it out. Right? How pretty is this? Bright, bold. Again, this paper pack is available just with the paper pack, or you can get it with stickers. That is the exclusive paper. Some more exclusive paper right there. When it's only one-sided, I can tell you that it's exclusive paper. And you have your cardstock and your little punch outs and more punch outs. Holy moly. These are all little hearts and flowers. I'm not sure if you guys can see that on here. And what else do we have? And our sticker sheet. So a ton of product is coming in these workshops. Loving it, along with your photo mats. And let's see what else we have for you. Here is the Everyday Life. This is probably one of my favorites in this collection. I love the paper, the page layouts in here. This is called Everyday You and Me. It has an exclusive stamp set. Obviously, it's optional. It's not part of the kit at all. And it has these great little punch-out dies. And again, our beautiful paper. Look at how pretty that is, guys. Love that effect. And some more. How pretty is that? Right? And then this looks like our exclusive paper. More exclusive paper. And all your cardstock. So again, this comes with the sticker sheet. Oh, I have this right over here. Here is the coordinating sticker sheet. Look how pretty this is. Again, the sticker sheet is not sold alone. It comes with the coordinating paper pack, and this is how you receive it in your package. But here's your coordinating paper pack. Here's the sticker sheet. If you're interested in creating your own workshops, you do have that access with this beautiful sticker sheet. Or you can buy the workshop. And that's all we got. That's all we got, guys. I think that's a lot. Oh, I just gotta make sure I get these back in the order that we need them in. Okay, so now, what are we going to make tonight? So I just showed you those mosaics, right? These cute little dies that we made, right? We did this as the make and take over the weekend. And I can share with you one that I already created. And it is using the LinkedIn die. So in this LinkedIn Together bundle, if you purchase it with the dies, you get these little leaves, stems, all these flowers, this diamond, this oval, and then this really cool die that complements the masks. So I haven't had a chance to clean our masks because I did a really quick page layout for you guys using the masks. But these masks are sold separately. What's nice about them is that they're all numbered. So you can layer them and it shows you in what order to stencil. And there's 5 different stencils. When you're searching for them online, you can either put in LinkedIn or put in masks. They're called masks at Stampin' Up, not stencils. So we are going to, so what I did was I used this die to create this beautiful card. And I used some black gloss paper. It's something I bought at Amazon. It comes in 8.5 by 11. It's got a nice little gloss to it, but you don't have to. 2 pieces of cardstock, but I mat them and I double up on them, and I'm going to show you in a second. Because it helps keep the liquid glass that we're using on here. It helps keep it from overflowing and keeping it contained. I think that makes sense, right? So this is what I made. We are going to make something completely different. And I took it from this bee die. We had a lot of bee fans this past weekend. So I only created half of it so that I can create the other half with you. Before I forget, if you're asking where these gems came, these are brand new gems from online exclusives. And they are called the two-tone sparkle gems. And that's what I added with these flowers. These flowers did come from the LinkedIn dies as well, as I showed you before. Right, these flowers here. So I took the larger flowers and I put them here. And then I cut the multiple of 4 and I added them right there. So let's have fun and make this next card. And I went a little rogue on this guy, so we are going to kind of create this a little bit together. So here we go. I did half of it. We're going to do the other half together. And this particular die, I noticed that it had these little slits in here, and I definitely wanted to work the ribbon. This is Daffodil Delight ribbon. It is temporarily out of stock. It will be back in at the end of this month, but look how cute it looks as we bring it, and we're going to either tie it as a bow or I'm going to wrap it around the card. We'll see. But let me show you what I did to create that look. It is so easy. So blends work best. When you put liquid glass with water-based markers, it can bleed. So I'm using our alcohol blend markers. I took an assortment of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to color in all these different, and I'm just going to do them in random shades. I'm going to grab a chair, guys. It is much easier, sorry for shaking the camera, much easier for me to color. I'm going to see if I can blow this up just a little. So it takes me a while to get a read on the camera because my tablet shows a slight delay. I think we might be able to go just a little bit more. So, like I said, our blends, they come in a fine tip and a brush point. We can use the brush point on these, and each marker comes in a light and dark shade. This is pumpkin pie, and pumpkin pie, is this the dark? No, this is peach pie. So I've got pumpkin pie light, pumpkin pie dark, peach pie light, peach pie dark, and one of my favorite colors this is becoming is the Daffodil Delight light and dark. So I'm just going to start randomly coloring in. What I love about these markers is they do not streak. You don't have any lines. Sometimes my Spectrum Noirs, I would get some lines on there. So, let's see. And we'll go down here. It is so hard. Maybe I'll go over here. In this particular card, and some of my cards, like this card, I definitely created it as a pattern. This one, I just did really randomly. And we're just going to color in between all these lines. I'm going to go with the yellow. I'm coloring right over the ribbon. Go right here. Bring in some of the light. And let's go with this dark peach. Only one spot left to do. And I might as well go in and just color that little spot in. All right, so we're done with your markers. As you guys can see, I'm trying to create that little beehive look there. And next, I am going to take my liquid glass. But let me just explain to you how I got to here. I cut 2 of these out of this black gloss. Then I mirrored them up and I adhered them together, lining them up, just so that it's a little bit thicker. So when I apply the liquid glass, it doesn't easily overflow. Right, so we just cut 2 of these out. Then I colored these all in, and now we're going to fill the other spots, because you can see that I already filled half of it with liquid glass. We are not going to be able to finish this live, but I promise I will share it with you when it's done. And I'm going to give you a perspective of what it will look like before we end this evening, but this is going to have to dry. So we're going to take our liquid glass. Now, this is close to my heart liquid glass. There is another brand that's out there that is called, let me see if I can find it. Glossy. It's sold on Amazon, of course. Anybody who knows me, it's called Glossy Accent. Glossy Accent. So if you guys do not have the close to my heart liquid glass left, you can get this on Amazon. It's relatively inexpensive, and I got 3 bottles of this at a really, really good price. So we're gonna, hopefully this is not clogged because it's been sitting out, but I had it sitting upside down. And I'm just going to fill in all these spots that are not. Oh, come on. It's coming. Let me give it a quick pierce. Any of you that have glue pens, this works well. Very common, regardless of what brand that you have on liquid glass, they do get clogged up. I'm surprised that this one clogged so quickly because I just had it out not even 2 hours ago. There we go. Maybe not. I just use a safety pin. I do have one of those glue pins somewhere. But you guys know, I just cleaned my craft room, so I can't find anything anymore. There we go. And you're just gonna apply it and then use the tip to spread it around. Try not to get too much in there like I just did there, but we can easily move that around. You don't want to create many bubbles either. So try to smooth your, actually, in my opinion, it looks kind of cool when you have some little bubbles in there, but I try to, for the most part, get it pretty smooth, bring it right up to the edges of your accent pieces. We're gonna go right over the ribbon. And as you guys can see, when I am applying it, I apply it towards the center and then spread it outwards. And it comes on a little cloudy, but as you can see, these are all dry and it clears right up. So this was so well received, and if you're somebody that likes to color, obviously it's a great technique. If you're looking to create something a little bit different, it's definitely very unique. And I was bound and determined to find something in our new stash that would work really well with this technique. Now this is going to take about 2 hours to dry. Just popping those little bubbles. Making sure I'm getting it right up to the edges there. Almost done, guys. What are you thinking? Think this could be a challenge? Because that is going to be your challenge this week, is to create something using liquid glass, anything of your choice, but you just have to identify, because sometimes liquid glass isn't going to come through on your photos. But that will be our challenge this week. Let's see what we have here, if I got them all. Just need a little bit of filling in. Sorry guys, I'm just a little bit of a perfectionist. Right there. I think we're good. All right. So this is it, close up. So let me share with you my vision and what I see this coming out as. So I have created, this accent piece. It's going to be a mat. It's going to go over underneath our die. And this is going to go approximately right here on this card. I can either tie this as a bow, but I'm thinking I'm going to wrap it underneath this card and have that nice little accent going, right? And then I pulled our meant to be. How cute are these bees, guys? Look at them, right? So they are going to go here on this little, what I tried to create as this honeycomb kind of look, right? So they're going to go on top there. I'm going to put this little heart there. And if I can get the sentiment to work nicely, it'll be showing you, it'll be saying, we are meant to be. How cute is that? So these dies and the stamps all come together. Well, first of all, check out this die. Look at all these octagon dies that come with this stamp set and bundle, right? And then I just transferred them onto a magnetic sheet. So you got your bee wings, you got the bodies of your bee, you got a ton of flowers, you have the sentiment that says our hive. I'm not really quite sure what this is for, but you got all your flowers here, you got your loop-de-loop, you got your little bee antennas, you got even little smiley faces. Let me show you a layout that I was working. I didn't get to finish it prior to the show and share, but you guys will get the gist, because these masks that we use are perfect for page layouts as well. I'm just going to move this because it's wet. But look at this page layout that I didn't get to finish, like I said, but here's the masks that I used. And I used 3 of them. And I just stenciled them on this, I think it's like a 3 7/8 by 12, right? So I just created an accent piece here. I'm not done, but these are the stencils that I used. So many different ways to use them on a page layout. I took our hibiscus stamp set and I stamped some of these flowers down here. I am going to take either these flowers or the flowers, because the LinkedIn stamp set, the LinkedIn Together stamp set and die has all those cute little flowers as well. So I'm probably going to be accenting some of them up here. I think I'm going to be putting some down here. I'm probably going to put a little tab up here for journaling, and maybe some more flowers from the hibiscus here. So obviously I did not get to finish this, but wanted to share with you that what I'm sharing with you, especially with the masks and this LinkedIn Together bundle, if you buy the bundle comes with the stamp set with all these sentiments, right? It comes with all these dies, and including this die. Let's not forget that die. And it comes with the masks, all these 5 stencils. You can use them all together, right? Pretty cool pattern. You guys can see that. Or you can use 1, 2, 3. They all work really, really, really well together. So I have so many more ideas for this collection. I just absolutely love it. It goes, there's just so many capabilities, possibilities with this collection. So, anyway, I will check to see if we have any questions here. If I didn't see any right away, I promise I will respond back to you guys. I will show you both projects when I return. So let me share this with you guys. I have a family emergency. I have to go up to Rochester, New York I will be leaving tomorrow morning. I still have access to all my email. So if you need to reach out to me, please feel free. Don't hesitate. I will have intermittent downtime quite a bit with what I have to do. Besides freeze and 7-degree weather, because that's what I'm walking into. And I don't know when I'm coming back. It will definitely be sometime next week. So I have to keep you hanging. I don't know if I'll be going live next week. I'm sorry, guys. But family comes first. And my calling is to be up there. So prayers are welcome. They're definitely needed in this situation. So I appreciate that. I will get your challenge posted for next week. I will post the winner from last week's challenge. Quite a few people participated, so thank you guys very, very much. Appreciate you joining me. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, please do so at Craft with Ro. But I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will be back in touch with some updates on when you'll see me live again. So thanks and have a great week. Ciao.